guys, I am Chris Kaler.
And I'm Amber from Kyuujin Cosplay, and today we are back again, guys, with
Madoka Magica, episode 3. Yes, so last episode, what happened?
We learned more about this world, that we got magical girl, witches.
Magical girls fighting witches.
Yeah, and a witch is basically the same thing as a magical girl, but in the reverse.
No, that was our theory, sort of.
Well, okay, no, a witch is magical from a curse.
Okay, that's how you mean it. Okay.
Yeah.
We had a theory that perhaps witches are created from magical girls because that witch's egg that we find sometimes that is filled with magic, sort of, can refill our own soul gem.
Yeah.
So I wondered if there was a connection there. They don't look exactly similar, but then again, who knows if you get tainted or changed. What happens to your soul gem? And do you turn into a witch? Can you turn into a witch? That was our whole theory. But yeah, we went on a witch hunt with Mami. Mm-hmm. And she showed us what it means to be a magical girl, because if we are to sign that contract, we gotta know what it means. We're gonna risk our lives if we do this, and it's not a decision that should be made lightly.
No.
But we also get, if we do accept and sign that contract, we also get a wish. We had the whole conversation with Homura, who was like, what did you decide? Are you going to turn into magical girls and stuff? We didn't really know yet, so we didn't really answer. But then we asked her what her wish was, and she didn't answer either. So that made us wonder if perhaps her way of becoming a magical girl was different, if she had a wish, or if her, the whole wish thing was pretty personal to her.
We also think that maybe when you accept that contract, the price that you have to pay is you lost everyone that you care about.
Possibly.
Friends or family.
We were warned.
What's the name of the girl with the blonde hair that took us in? Mami? Well, she's living alone with that plushy thing.
And Homura also seems to, we don't know, but she seems hunted.
She told us that if we cared about our loved ones, like family and friends, do not make that contract.
Yeah,
do not change.
Basically, and considering, we've never seen the show, but we knew beforehand that Kyuujin wasn't to be trusted.
Yeah, I did not trust the plushie.
Yeah, so, we're very afraid of how things might turn bad for the main characters here. So, we'll jump into episode 3. I don't know how soon we sign that contract, because we know they will. In the opening, we see the costumes, so eventually I know they become magical girls. I wonder if it's gonna be early in the show and then shit is gonna hit the fan later on, or if we're gonna wait a little bit. Madoka does seem to, truly wish to help. Like, she felt good helping someone, and seeing Mami reassure the girl that almost died because of the witch last episode. So she likes that feeling of helping. So in my opinion, that makes her a really good character, a really good person. So she's not, tempted by the wish. But we'll see where that is going to lead her. Okay. So yeah, let's jump in episode 3. Don't forget to subscribe, guys, if you want to know when these episodes come out. And check out our Patreon for the full reactions.
Okay.
Okay, so can we bring her back with a wish?
Can you?
Why not? Kyuujin said we could do anything, wish for anything. Oh, that sucks that it happened right after the whole. She's been no family. It looks like they died in the car crash.
Okay, yeah.
And then she's been feeling guilty that she couldn't use that wish, perhaps, to bring them back or something. She did a wish on instinct, and it looks like it's something that happens all the time with Kyuujin. It's like, oh, we're not here to pressure you. Like, think about this, but then every possibility is there. Like, hurry. Like, it feels like he planned for this, and he was like, hurry, like, wish to be magical girls. Like, he didn't give a shit. Like, he wants them to rush this. He wants it to happen.
It sure looks like it.
Yeah, just like he stayed with Sayaka right next to that egg instead of, leaving to. Well, I know they were saying, oh, we might not find it if we leave it and stuff. Okay, fine. but then you decide to stay with someone who's not ready for this, expecting and saying like subtly, oh, I mean, if it comes to it, you can wish to be a magical girl and I can help. Like he wants it. It's like he needs it, and to me, that's never a good sign. If he needs it that much, and he's not willing to tell us why, then yeah, that's when you make mistakes. That's when you don't read the fine prints.
He's too plushy about it. Yeah.
And I mean, this episode, the fact that you've got Mami dying and her head is being eaten and stuff, and he's just because his face never changes. But I mean, it's still creepy to see him not change or anything, still smiling like he's unaffected by what's happening. But yeah, the whole situation, I mean, normally we would have seen it coming, I think, because the whole speech about how happy she is. She was alone, no family for so long, and as a magical girl, she was even more alone because she couldn't share this with anyone. And like the way she speaks about it to Homura, it was a competition between magical girls, so you're not meant to team up or anything. I did feel like Mami was the one really accusing Homura of wanting to make this a competition, more than for Homura to be really like, this is my target, you don't get to touch it, I'm here for the target and stuff. Like, it was more of, that thing is more powerful than you think, you're not taking it seriously, I can take it down, let me do this. Homura knows how bad this situation is, and she was seeing that Mami was literally trying to convince the girls into turning into magical girls. Not that Mami did not warn them, she did bring them to, fights and stuff so they would see, but she is still trying to convince them,
to be one of the magical girl fighting this world, and without really showing them the consequences of what could happen if things turns bad.
Yeah. And to me, like, Homura is the one that has seen this shit, and she's like, she's coming off harsh and cold, but she's like, see what happened to your friend? This could happen to you.
Do you think that she used to have maybe friends who were a magical girl and she lost them?
I don't know what happened to her, but she's been through some shit. For sure.
She lost people because she kind of expected that of with what happened. Yeah.
Probably. And I mean, we don't know about family, we don't know about anything, wish. Every time we ask someone, like, what was your wish? They all feel like it's like it's personal or, a big deal. So, I mean, that has to mean something. Almost like everyone rushed it, so they're all, feeling bad about what happened. Mm. But, I did not expect that in episode 3. It's sad. She found friends, she found comrades, and she was finally feeling that happiness, about fighting. Kind of the same happiness that Madoka is talking about. I would feel happy to be just like you and to save people. For her, it feels like maybe it became a routine, that she had to go through the motions, and then it became a source of pride. I get to fight for them, with them. I have friends, I have people with me, and then...
I mean, you must feel alone if you don't have any person, no one to share it with you.
Yeah.
I mean, she was alone with technically Kyuujin, and you got Homura on the side, but you can't really talk with her because you're against each other.
And Homura is just, she has recently showed up. Like, they never met before, it looks like. And the way, like, Mami is, it's like she's been pushing others away because it's all a competition. We've never seen other magical girls. Maybe they're all like Homura, all cold and focused on the task, and they don't give a shit about teaming up.
If I read correctly, Mami just said that Homura used to be bullied a lot. So do you think maybe she wished to be popular, to be good?
How would she know? They're not from the same school.
That's what she said.
When?
Rewind?
That sounds like someone who's been bullied. She doesn't know. Homura is a transfer student. She's not from the same school.
Yeah. But... do you think that maybe it is suspicious that she's so good at everything? Even if she's she overworked herself, she's really good at pretty much everything.
Kind of like she had to prove something.
Yeah.
I don't know. She flinched when she mentioned the fact that maybe she's been bullied, she's been through some stuff, like I said.
So maybe she wished for something regarding that aspect.
From the way it looks, it's basically there is something you truly wish. I will grant you that wish, and in exchange, you become a magical girl. The way it was formulated to Sayaka and Madoka, it's more like, do you want to be magical girls? And on top of that, I'll give you a wish. But maybe for Homura, it was really, there's a wish you want, there's something you want, I'll give it to you, and in exchange, you be a magical girl, and the wish wasn't worth it. Maybe. But yeah, like she didn't know her, so it's we don't know anything about Homura's past. We can only guess.
But that could be a good guess, maybe.
That she was bullied.
That she used to be bullied.
That she went through some shit. I mean, you don't have to wonder. It shows. You see, look at her face. She's looking at Mami getting mauled, and she's dead. She takes care of the witch, and then she turns around and she's like, "Don't close your eyes. Keep looking. You know that this is the reality you want to sign for."
She wants them to be aware of what's waiting for them at the end of it.
And then again, the whole is she doing this for a good purpose, or is she doing this because she wants to be, because it's a competition for her? It's kind of like she's saying both, weirdly enough. Like she's saying under absolutely no circumstances will she allow Madoka to become or can she allow Madoka to become a magical girl? So it's like she knows the consequences of that happening, so she wants to stop it, which is fine, I guess. But then, like I said a few episodes ago, there are better ways to do this, like telling her perhaps why you don't want her to be anyway. But yeah, and then she's saying something like, "Oh, it will be a nuisance." Anyway. The stuff like, "Oh, they'll get in your way," but then it could be Mami also kind of guiding the conversation towards, you don't want anyone on your path. You don't want anyone to stop you from getting your true potential here, and she would be a threat to your potential. It was mostly Mami who guided that, went to that train of thought, and Homura just never said anything against it. But the way she phrases stuff and the way she acts when it comes to fighting witches, I don't get the feeling that she's after, wins and stuff like that. She doesn't want them to be magical girls because of the competition. There's more to it. Like, she's so passionate about this, there's gotta be a reason. But then what does she know? She doesn't talk. She needs to communicate. Anyway.
I have a question for you. Do you think that maybe because Kyuujin said that depending on your wish, your soul gem is gonna be bigger and stronger?
He said he felt the potential from Madoka, and he had a feeling that if she were to become a magical girl, she would probably have a big soul gem because of the potential and the power she has. And then he said, you could become great and stuff depending on your wish, because if you wish to have the skills and stuff, you'll have them. But she has potential already. That's why he chose her. The soul gem has nothing to do with the wish. That's, you become a magical girl, and then your power is the representation of your soul gem. If she can boost it up even more.
But did he say that it could influence the soul gem? Can you just rewind, please? Because I think that he said something like that.
So what he's saying is she has potential, and you can't guess as of right now how big the soul gem is going to be. But the potential, like, depending on what she makes as a wish, perhaps it's going to influence how strong she is. But she already has potential. They said it, and Mami said it to Homura too.
Because I thought that maybe if you're making a wish, not for yourself but for somebody else, does it can influence your soul gem? Because I don't know.
They didn't. The way they phrased everything, it seemed like they really did not want for them to wish for someone else.
Like, because your soul might be...
By the way, I thought that person was Sayaka's mom. Turns out it's a guy, and it's not her mom.
Nah, I told you it wasn't her mom.
No, I know. I guessed it in the episode, but I didn't say anything about it. But yeah, I don't know who that guy is, but apparently maybe a senpai or something she looked up to, and that guy is apparently having suicidal thoughts, which is really sad and dark. And I do have a feeling Sayaka wants to make a wish, or will make a wish about this, but we'll see if she gets, pressured into making a wish right now.
Yeah.
Maybe not, but yeah.
But yeah, regarding the wish, I don't know. I got this idea that maybe if you're making a wish not for yourself, but for somebody else or for other people, that maybe prove that you have a pure soul and your soul just gonna be maybe stronger because of it.
Maybe. Don't know. But in any case, this no matter what happens with the wish, she already has a big potential.
Because of that, Madoka technically got such great potential, and she's only thinking about other people, not herself. We said that, so maybe that could influence.
Sayaka too, and she doesn't have the same potential.
She still got potential.
Yeah, but not this. They don't. You don't talk about her the way you talk about
No, I know.
Madoka.
I know, but maybe that could influence. Who knows?
We will see when they make their wish and when we learn the truth about Kyuubei. But now we need to deal with Mami being dead and the girls having to, handle the grief. I am still wondering if perhaps we will make a wish to bring her back. Because it seems early to kill her. I don't know. We will see.
Can we make a wish to bring people back?
Why
from
not?
their
They
dead?
said they could do anything. Kyuubei said you could wish for anything.
Yeah, but Janie from Aladdin can do anything but bring back people from the dead, make people fall in love.
But in that case, Kyuubei would have said, I can do anything except da 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 da.
There's a lot of things that he doesn't say too.
Yeah, but I mean, you would say stuff like that. Otherwise, why make them think? Like, if they come up after, weeks of thinking about it, okay, I've decided. I want to bring Mami back. Sorry, I should have told you that. Can't do that. Another few weeks of thinking. And then you come back, I'd like for this person to love me. You know what? Can't do that either.
Yeah.
That doesn't work like that.
It is true though that Mami just said that she could wish to have a boyfriend.
No,
So-
that was a joke.
Yeah, but still.
Anyway, we will end this here because I'm starting to have a headache and I need to close my eyes a little bit. I'm really shocked that they took this twist right off the bat in episode 3.
Yeah, me too.
I knew it was gonna get dark. I did not know we were gonna lose a head in episode 3.
Literally.
But yeah, I'm a bit worried about the pressure thing going on because they say they don't, the joke about, haha, that girls don't like to be pressured and stuff. I'm like, yeah, but that's exactly what's happening.
Mm-hmm.
The circumstances were too weird and too obvious, I will say, that, it's almost like they were here and they happened so they would basically make their wish without thinking and turn into magical girls. Anyway, so we will see next episode how they deal with everything. And again, I will say it, Homura, you're bad at your job. You should communicate more if you are hell-bent on not having them become magical girls. I know, like, showing them some terrible stuff and being like, see this shit, you don't want this to happen. It's a way,
but now they're just against her even more.
Well, Sayaka really hates her. Madoka wants to be friends, but I would, take them, sit them down, and communicate better. Be like, okay, girls, this is what I've been through. This is why I don't want you to become magical girls. Maybe she can say shit about this, but in my opinion, she's going at this the wrong way. Anyway, so thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it is on Patreon already. You can check it out. The link is in the description below.
Yes, and if you don't, the next one will be on YouTube next week, guys. So see you then.
Bye.
Bye, guys.